Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and I'd like to welcome you back for more Yoshi's New Island, where apparently my voice is going to be worse than it was in the last part, which we just took out the last 3 levels. And in this part, we're going to go ahead and finish off the world, starting with Ground Pound Rebound. Now, something I kind of like about this is not only the aliasing on the ground letters there, but this is practically the last place where the rest of the game mechanics that will be seen throughout the rest of the game will be. We've got ground pound pegs, butt stomps that we can do on here, which is kind of weird. I don't like the animations of how they go down so much, because they go down a little too fast, and they feel like they're plastic. And I don't know if I really like that all that much. We've got those stupid flower petal things. Those guys are almost laughably helpless in this. Like in other games, whenever you'd see them, you'd be kind of like, oh god, better watch out for that because that'll kind of screw you over if you get hit in midair by it. But this one, they take literally twice as long to recharge than they do in other games, which, is not a bad thing, but it's like, they didn't really have to go through all that much time to do that. I don't know. But, Shy Guys on Stilts, again, another thing here. Also, prepare to have your childhood raped, because if you still had any high hopes of this game, being somewhat decent, or, taking some recycled aspect from past games in the series, then you will be sorely disappointed. So let's go grab these, and she's gonna take a while to spawn, so thank you. Let's get out of here. Get another one. Oop. Okay, there we go. Glad that worked out. So they're just like, I don't want to come back, you guys. So this is what I think it is, because I'm not 100% sure. Prepare to be disappointed. Okay, this is. Alright, so over here you'll notice off to the left a star. When we hit this, nab a Yoshi star to become Super Yoshi. You can dash up walls and across ceilings. If you get a red Yoshi star, you can blast through walls and enemies like a rocket. Now look it. They got rid of the Super Mario Superstar. Can you believe that? I mean, there was just this strangeness and charm about playing as a little baby who otherwise is completely helpless without Yoshi, and you grabbed his star and then he was invincible to everything, and then they just ditched it in favor of this Super Saiyan Yoshi, which has really weird physics. You can't really move that great once you already start hitting things like I did, so I missed that top layer, but luckily there's no red coins there, so I just screwed up. I forgot whether it started at the top or bottom. But, that is just, it makes my heart hurt to, see them get rid of so many beloved aspects of a game. I mean, first it was the artwork and art concepts, we don't have any more solid black outlines around these guys. Like, if they had it in the same style as, like, even, a new Smash game on the DS, that would be awesome. I love that, like, just dark outlines on things in general. It's just one of those things that was, like, crazy appealing about the first game in terms of its art design, but now here it's like all like, I don't think there are any outlines, and there's weird shadings and just random other things. I don't know. I might just be nitpicking at this point, but like I said, there's a couple of good things about this game, I guess. In some aspects, it's a Yoshi's Island game, can't really go wrong with that, but when you can't even get throwing eggs and momentum right, then I don't really know how much credibility you can give it. But I should probably stop complaining so much about this game, because it's only the 3rd episode, and I'm recording this directly after the last part, so that probably doesn't help. So, yeah, this thing might actually be more or less I would say more of a semi-daily project. I think I said that before, but, I could kind of see this being really easy to complete, especially since it only took me like 13 minutes to record the last part, and that was 3 entire levels, so, might not be too bad. But, I recently accidentally bought, whatchamacallit, the new Final Fantasy remix, like the HD version, on accident, and I was actually starting to think about playing through that. It looks very appealing to me right now, and, I could go for a little bit of nostalgia. I was talking near the end of Killer is Dead about having birth control, apparently, more of it, of playing a Final Fantasy game, and I accidentally ordered it, and I didn't mean to because I pre-ordered it a while back on Amazon, and I thought I canceled it, but apparently I didn't when I saw I got $45 charged to my account, and Final Fantasy was in my mailbox. So here we are with Big Beanie's Castle. This is the first main castle, and this one actually isn't too bad, even though this is the first place where I succumbed to pits for the very first time, which is kind of unfortunate. But, it's not too bad. So here we've got beanies. These look like those creatures from Plants vs. Zombies. I don't even remember what they're called, like the chili beans or whatever, but green. Let's see. Ooh, countdown platforms can only be stepped on so many times. Watch that number! Will do. Alright, so of course, you know, whatever number is on there is how many steps you have on it, and I screwed up there. But we have a key right in this thing right there. Grab that. And be a little careful for this bottom part, because you do have to come down here for red coins and such. And actually, right over here, because they wanted to hide something in the same place, they put a flower there. How kind of them. Thank you for showing me that little trick game. So yeah, this game design is a huge fan of invisible placement of items. Just like, make sure you go in the right place, otherwise you won't be able to find it. But once you figure out where those are, like we saw they were like in those things, you'll know for, you know, the rest of the game that that's where they like to hide things, is like, whoops, didn't flutter jump. That's just where they like to hide things. So there's 4 red coins here, we need 1 more, there we go. I guess we can grab these last ones. Hopefully don't die. Ugh. Okay, that guy can go screw himself. He can stay here, wait for all that has been, all that will be. Good sir? Right, yeah. So, yeah, but this first castle isn't particularly terrible, I guess. The boss is uninspired as all hell, I'm not gonna lie. Like, even the bosses in, you know, Yoshi's Island DS, they at least were somewhat kind of cool. Even if they did recycle some older ones, they were still some of the like more challenging things I've ever played in a Yoshi's Island game, like the one with the clampers or whatever, that one, and the fabulous PD Piranha Plant. That was clearly one of my more, I wouldn't say detested, but it was very difficult to say the least. And I kind of like difficulty in games. If I just blaze right through it and it's like, oh, there's no difficulty to this, then what fun is it? Not even, you know, you can make casual games like this fun, but I don't know. Alright, let's go grab more. Oh, I thought that was flowers, but apparently not. Or a flower. That guy can just keep hopping around. And no extra red coins. So right now we have 13 red coins and 3 flowers. So not too bad, I guess. 30 lives. Kind of a lot. Not that we're gonna need any of them. And we got this. Sweet. Alright, halfway point, and we've got ourselves a new game mechanic. Hit the orange circle block to make the big smiley block start moving. Will do. This isn't really... It's kind of a new aspect, but it's not like, whoa, I've never seen this thing before. We'll keep moving in the same directions for always and eternity, and yeah, one of those things. So there's that. And let's go grab more red coins over here and call it good to go. Can we? Whoop. Okay, be careful because you can get crushed by those pretty easily. I've gotten screwed over by that more times than I can count on just sheer stupidness, and it's just... There are a couple places I'll point out where I got ridiculously cheaped out in terms of death, but this is where I died 3 times because the first time I played this, I had a little bit of trouble finding where one of the flowers were, and for some reason I'd always miss at least one flower, and it would be a different flower every single time. And so right now we have 4, and I know where the 5th one's right over to the right side there. It's not in the cloud, but it's actually hidden to the right there. Of course, can you imagine that 4 out of 5 of the flowers we found in this area are hidden, and of course, thank you. Alright, we better watch out because he's going to squash us. Okay, I guess we can grab it. There it is, 30. Alright, so it's going to be right over here. Hey, could you have imagined there was something hidden there? See, they don't... It's like, why would you bother making it invisible if it was incredibly obvious it was there? It's just me, but we've actually got 2 more red coins, which are right over here. Not in this place, but there's one directly above us, and I missed 2 of them. Damn it. Let's go hit this, and we're actually already to the boss, which is kind of cool. So in each last video of a world, I will be doing the last castle as well as both bonus missions. So these ones might be a little bit longer, but at least it's going to stay consistent to 3 per video. So at least we've got that going for us, which means this is probably going to be less than 30 parts, which is okay because, you know, they're all going to be pretty short. Got more stars there if you need, but we're filled up on everything. And this is another boss that is actually kind of laughably easy in the sense you barely have to move and you barely have to do anything. But we've got some more chili beans over here, Mr. Beanie Man. Alright, see, they're beans and they call them Beanie. It's like, at least they can call them Beaners or something like that. Alright, so let's go move on over here. Moving on. And guess what? It's another boss fight. But it doesn't actually happen in here. You made a huge mistake. Say hello to Big Beanies and his unstoppable vines. What are we, Josh Peck? I don't think so, man. Alright, so you can squish him because that would make a whole bunch of sense. And he grows. Oh, man. Where's Tony from Skins when you need him? Because he was Jack the Giant Slayer or whatever. I never saw that, but that looked like such a weird thing. Nicholas Holt, I think his name was. He's kind of a really good actor, but it seemed like a really weird movie for him to play in, especially after Skins and whatever else he was in, About a Boy. And I guess he was in Warm Bodies too. But we've got ourselves the most phallic boss of them all. I don't even know what this guy's name is. I don't even care to know, but hit him 3 times and you're good to go. His only attacks range from hitting these stalks from beneath you. And if you stay in the same place, you can hit him, which is good for us. But, wow, thank you, game. All right, there we go. So there's the second time. He will throw little beanies at us, which is kind of weird. And you want to be a little careful because I don't trust this game to just be able to stay in the same spot in terms of this place, but it's not really that hard. So we have to hit him one more time. He'll throw a bunch of beanies at us to regain our eggs, our eggy weggies. So come on, I want to smash him! So come on, let me smash you with my eggs, please. Alright, thank you, and thank you. I still hate how we have to come to a complete stop before we do anything. Alright, we'll go do this, and once we hit him, whatever's in our mouth will completely disappear. We don't even get an egg out of it. And there we go. He's shriveled up, he became incredibly flaccid. And with that having been said and done, we have completed World 1-8. We got all 100%. So that's pretty good for us, I guess. So of course we got another key, which isn't really explained why we need a key in any of the games, but, you know, it's like, hey, they had a key in the first game, so maybe if they have a key in this one, then everything would just be A-okay. Nope. So, yeah, that was pretty much that. Okay, good. I had to check to see if I was recording still, because I actually, oh, we unlocked Special World for getting all check marks in each level. Way to go, you! I hate that so much. When games are like, way to go, you, and it's like, who else? And we got 2-player minigames. Don't even expect seeing those. So we have World 2, and, well, I guess we can go ahead and get started with Diagonal Valley Rally. They do this thing a lot, like Ground Pound, Rebound, whatever else was in the other ones. These feel so weird to say, but this is actually one of the more fun ones in terms of everything. So, we've got ourselves new music. Can you believe it? It's literally music to my ears, ladies and gentlemen. It's not even that good of a song, just the fact that it's so much different, and it's like, so it feels like something that should not be in a Yoshi's Island game. You hear this, and you are not going like, oh hey, that's Yoshi's Island music. No, it's not. But this is one of those levels where you need to have every single star in order to get all 30, and, well, I got screwed out of that. Actually, we have a red. Yes, we have a red. That is actually really good for us. Now we just need to hit an enemy so that we can get that extra star, because this only gives you, there are no checkpoints in these special worlds, and you also can't get hit, otherwise you can't get the check mark for the star there. So let's go ahead and get this guy with it, and there we go. Ugh, there we go. Okay, we reimbursed ourselves for it. Just make sure not to screw up anything else. There we go. Alright, 21, we're good. We'll have 2 more things we can hit before we hit the end here, so that's good. We've got bullet bills now. That's kind of a weird little thing to see, like, as that kind of a bullet bill. They just look like they came straight out of a Mario game and not like a Yoshi's Island game, because there's kind of a difference. Well, I always thought there was. I don't know. Maybe it's just been a while, or maybe it's just because of the art style. That's probably what it is, more or less, but let's go kill this guy with his own buddy there, with his own lover. Alright, and so there's just gonna be, these are, like, I don't know, the bonus levels in Yoshi's Island games. Ooh, that should not have, I should not have been able to survive. I think I just gave myself a mini stroke right there, because, God, I shouldn't have been able to survive that at all. Alright, this part's really annoying. That was literally right under my avatar. Ooh, okay, that's not good. So we need to get that flower. We can still hit it with an egg. You'll give me an egg. But, we'll have to be a little careful on it. Don't even think about it, Mr. Ghoulie. Alright, let's go grab that, and perfect. Alright, very nice. There it is. Oh, God, that should not have hurt me. That should have hurt me. That really should have. That should have brought this entire playthrough to an impasse. Alright, so we need 8 more red coins and 1 more flower. I'm not sure. I think I've pretty much got everything at this point. I don't know why they're hiding so many of these. Oh, we've got these jerks too, where you have to ground pound them to make them flaccid. So something a lot of people don't know is you ground pound and you get the ones on the ceiling too. A lot of people for some reason, don't know that. They think they have to shoot... You can shoot eggs at them to, you know, make them dizzy, but you can ground pound and get everyone on the screen. It was a little bit different in Yoshi's Island DS, where I guess the capabilities of the system might not have allowed people to do it as well, because they needed to be on screen for you to do them, but it's still got the ones on the ceiling, and that's kind of a strange thing for people not to know about. And there's all the red coins. Okay, I guess they like to really clump them up, and here we have the last of our stars, and we are good to go 100% on the only special level in this. And that's good. Please, for the love of God, don't give me birth control. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right, game? Apparently, they don't think I'm a responsible adult. God, I hate it when people say adult. It's just like, you're such an adult, or I don't even know if fucking says that, but I'm... But we still need to beat a level 3 more times and then collect at least all of the flowers. So I'm going to do a little bit of grinding, and I'll hopefully meet you back in a few minutes. Alright? Okay, this is the last one. This is the second time in a row that I've had to do this. Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! So that was the last of the gold medals we needed. I literally nearly doubled my lives so that we can unlock this world's vehicle challenge. And that's just by going through the first world over and over and collecting all the flowers. And that just... I'm ready to be done with this world. I'm telling you guys what. Okay, so I have 66 lives. I think I had like 34 or something last time. But now we have the vehicle balloon challenge, which serves as a way to get more one-mens. Reach the end before time runs out, try to grab any items along the way. Now, you're not graded on this by any means. All you do is collect anything you can, although if you run out of time, well, you won't be able to do it. So just collect a bunch of coins and don't get hit by those stupid seagulls, otherwise they'll get in your way. You can get up to 10 lives in this easily. For each, like, 10, like, however long this takes like, probably a minute at best, to get as many lives as you pretty much want. And I guess it works in Yoshi speak, because they had these in all the games. But don't waste your time, because they are not very lenient in this game mode about time. You have to pretty much not stop. Can't stop. No. Whatever. Of course, we have the lovely music once again. It's like, hey, this is a great memorable tune, you guys. Let's go and reuse it for all the all the mini rooms. I don't know about you guys, but we've cleared it, and we got 10 mens for that. Look at that. Look at that. We literally doubled our lives in the last 5 minutes for you guys, but I don't even know what to say about it. But we're now completely done with World 1. We don't get any special things saying that we got 100% in World 1. So next time on Yoshi's New Island, we're going to get started with World 2, another rehash of the last game in Koopa Canyon. Not sure how I feel about this, but hey, I guess you guys can see that in the next part, alright? Hope you guys enjoyed it at least, and I'll probably record this tomorrow. April Fools, I guess. Is tomorrow April Fools? That's tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. See you guys later.